G'day punters, great day at Gosford for us today. Got the cash in the first race with one of Chris Waller's. We took $3.60, there was no deductions, into $2.70 SP. So that was good for us. And then the best bet of the day, only 2 tips today, both of them won. Race 4, number 7, Harto. We took $3.60. There were some deductions here, so I think I ended up getting about $2.30 about this horse that started at $1.60. So that's always nice. If you doubled them up, you got a nice profit. It was a good day for us at Gosford. Plenty of punters did the double and were absolutely cheering. Got a bank for Saturday. Big day, Derby day. Cannot wait. Got great racing in Melbourne. We did a podcast last night, so if you haven't yet subscribed or listened to the podcast, click the link below and subscribe. It's always a good thing. We jump on, we do podcasts every now and then. We did one for the whole NRL season. Now we're just jumping back on over the Melbourne Cup Carnival. We're going to be doing shorter podcasts, which is just going to have our tips for the racing or the NFL, whatever. We're going to be changing it up a little bit and doing short form podcasts. Racing on Saturday at Rosehill for the inaugural Golden Eagle meeting. It is an absolute cracking meeting. There's plenty of winners, at least 9 of them at Rosehill on Saturday, but if you include Flemington, there is 18 winners available for us to find on Saturday. So hopefully we can find plenty of those. I think the best bet of the day at Rosehill comes up in the last race. This horse I have been waiting for. His first up effort was really good. So Rosehill Gardens, race 9, number 3, Outrageous from Team Hawks. Gets a claim for Brock Ryan. 3 kilos off his back. He had 60 kilos, so he comes in with 57 kilos. I think he is really well placed here in a benchmark 78, second up. 1200 metres first up, he had absolutely no luck. He drew barrier 9, he was out wide, he never got on the track, he was 3 and 4 deep the entire. He was still fighting on at the finish, so he did a really good job to be right in the finish there. Reelem In Ruby runs second in that race. She's come out of Frank the Form running second in a Group 3 race last weekend. And Handle the Truth has also come out of that race and won the Kosciuszko. So the form out of that race is really strong. I think there's going to be more horses come out of that race and win. So I think we're just going to be going with that form on Saturday, and we can find a couple of winners at least. Last preparation, he ran second up in the listed Bendigo Guineas, only beaten about 2.3 lengths. So he's just really well placed here, second up in a benchmark 78. I think they're giving him a kill here. He's never been beaten over 1,300 metres, seems to be his pet distance. I think he's going to be really hard to beat. And the claim for Brock Ryan brings him right into the race. He will race on the speed, drawn barrier 5, gets a cushy run just in behind him. I think he's going to be proved too good for them. Well placed. Rosehill, race 9, number 3, Outrageous. The best bet of the day for us at Rosehill. I think the next best bet of the day, we're sticking with that form behind Signore Fox. Race 4, number 5, Beau Ideal from the James Cummings stable. James McDonald is in the saddle. I think this horse is ready to win. He finds a benchmark 88 that looks winnable for him. He's had 3 runs in Australia, all of which have been solid. He's been within. So the first one, he struck a heavy track and he was a bit disappointing there. But then as soon as he got back onto a better surface, he didn't get beat far, second up behind Spanish Dream. That was a strong form race. And then he ran into those horses, Signore Fox, Reelem In Ruby, Handle the Truth, Outrageous, second up. He didn't have much luck either. He was 3 deep facing the breeze on the speed. He did a good job to be fighting there right at the finish. He's 1,200 metres back to 1,100 metres, which is going to suit him in my opinion, because there is a fair bit of speed in this race. He's going to be off the speed, and that might just play right into his hands. He's been back to the trials. I absolutely adored his trial. It was behind Jungle Eyes, but this horse was under an absolute stranglehold. As I said, 1,100 metres is going to suit him with the pace on, and I just think he is going to be super hard to beat. So that's the next best bet of the day for us at Rosehill. Rosehill Gardens, race 4, number 5, Beau Ideal. So if you double those 2 up, you might get a nice little result. $3, $4, might be getting about 12 to 1. So that's it for me so far at Rosehill. I'm going to come up with a roughie of the day. Those will all be in my punting strategy mailing list, which you can head over to our website and subscribe. A lot of people have been asking us about doing a Melbourne punting strategy, which we are excited to announce that we are going to be launching on Melbourne Cup Day. In order for us to do that, we're going to have to charge a small subscription fee. It's a good way for you guys to support us. It's time out of our working life that we're putting towards TLU. So we're just not able to provide it at a free service. The Sydney punting strategy is free and always will be free. So if you like the Sydney punting strategy and you want the Melbourne stuff, subscribe. It's small, $9.95 a week, and you're welcome to subscribe to that. If you don't want to subscribe, stick around. Free, a lot of free stuff. We're not changing any of the free content, so you don't have to worry about that. The Sydney punting strategy is free. We still get the best and the next best, roughie, all that sort of stuff at Melbourne, and you'll get the same tips for Sydney as well. We're just going to be charging a little bit of a fee for the Melbourne punting strategy. Hopefully we can back plenty of winners and we can put it back in your pocket anyway. That's it from me. If you are going to have a bet between now and Saturday, wherever they are racing, please do so responsibly. And as always, from the Leg Up Australia, good luck and good punting.